Happy Friday, everybody. It's the last JDQ of the week. I'm not saying that's a reason to be happy that it's the last JDQ of the week, like you've been suffering. I just mean happy Friday. Oh, and it's the last JDQ of the week. But thank you very much for joining me today. It's Friday the 9th of May. Hopefully you've had a wonderful week, no matter what it is you are doing. So another 5 questions for you today. Some things that will get you thinking, I think, with one of these questions. Things that will get you thinking. Yeah. That's a sentence. So let's see then how you do with your final 5 of the week. Let's get straight into it. Here then is question number 1. What was the name of the high school central to the musical Grease? So what was the name of the high school that was central to the musical Grease? Number 2, don't tell him your name. Pike is a famous quote from which TV series? So don't tell him your name. Pike is a famous quote from which TV series? Question number 3. Now, a little caveat on this question, because I am recording this and, you know, things move quite quickly. So just in case another one gets added to the list. But how many popes have been British? Okay, so this is before the election of the new pope. Okay, just in case the new one happens to be British. But how many popes have been British? Question number 4. What kind of wooden animal was used by the Greeks to infiltrate the city of Troy? So what kind of wooden animal was used by the Greeks to infiltrate the city of Troy? People often ask, why haven't I appeared on like mainstream TV presenting quizzes and stuff? This is kind of the reason. I mean, I suppose if it was recorded, I'd be all right. And your final question then for today, number 5. What is the only Shakespeare play with an animal in its title? So what is the only Shakespeare play with an animal in its title? Okie dokie, that is all of your questions then for the week. I will be back then with the answers shortly. Dave will count us from 5 to 0 even, in just a moment's time. So make sure you've got all of your questions ready, all of your answers ready to go, and then I'll be back in a moment's time. So I'll see you after this. Dave, it's yours.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, right, let's see how you did then with your 5 for today. Your first question then was this. What was the name of the high school central to the musical Grease? It was Rydell High. Number 2, don't tell him your name. Pike is a famous quote from which TV series? It is Dad's Army. Number 3, how many popes have been British? So as I said, the caveat on this is prior to the election of the new pope, in case they are British. But there has only been one. It was Pope Adrian IV in 1154 to 1159. Number 4, what kind of wooden animal was used by the Greeks to infiltrate the city of Troy? It was a horse. It was the Trojan horse. And finally, number 5, what is the only Shakespeare play with an animal in its title? It is The Taming of the Shrew. So that then is your 5 for today. I have a tiebreaker question for you, and it is this. How many episodes of Dad's Army were there in total? So how many episodes of Dad's Army were there in total? As always, nearest to it gets the point. Oh yeah, over if you're playing on Quiz Hub, you need to. It's the difference between the answer and your score is what you enter in, and that answer is 80. 80. Yep, there are 80 episodes of Dad's Army in total. And that then brings to a close another week. So thank you very much for joining me this week. Thank you for sharing your scores and also sharing the fact that JDQ is alive and well as well. So thank you very much for all that you do, playing along, sharing it, scoring it, all that kind of thing. So I'm back next week with then another 5 questions for you from Monday morning. But for now, and from Dave as well, we bid you farewell. Have a great weekend and we'll be back next week. As always then, see you soon. Take care. Stay safe.